Road trip! Okay, it's Perpetual Odyssey here, and we are going to take a van camping drive. It's going to take 3 days. We're going to cover over 1,200 miles, and we are going to take an interior route driving from St. Petersburg, Florida to Stamford, Connecticut. So here is day one. We're just leaving Florida right now. I will say right now that we did not document a lot of the actual van camping. The scenery and everything was more important for us on this drive, and just getting out and driving some new countryside and going places and seeing things that we haven't done before. So it was cold at night. I will touch base on the van camping when we get there, but again, it's not going to be heavily based on that. But here we go. And after our trip was over and we got back and I downloaded all the photos and videos, it turns out there was not much footage from day one. So here's a helicopter that was kind of hovering over the road for quite some time on our drive, and I know that's pretty boring and all. I guess because most of our driving through Florida we've done already, I guess I didn't really document it. Once we got into Georgia, though, the scenery changed and I got to see cotton fields, which was a first for me and Casey as well. So we have a few photos of that. And we had only roughly planned out our driving route and where we were going to stop along the way. So here's a fun sign at one of the rest stops that we stopped at for gas. And as it approached lunchtime or mid-afternoon and we got hungry, we decided to stop off in a town called Valdosta, Georgia. And we had a great little lunch, and the town was quite cute, and it was a nice little break on our drive. And we ate a delicious meal of fried jalapenos. No, I've never had those before. And delicious tacos. And while we were out to eat at lunch, we decided to map out our route of our second half of our drive. So all said and done today, we drove over 800 miles, and we really wanted to try to get to a town called Helen, Georgia. We had heard about it from former neighbors of ours here in Florida, and it sounded like a really cute, cool town to go visit. As it happened to be on our route, we planned our route up to there and just kind of made a beeline for it. There was a Walmart about 10 miles away from the town that we wanted to end up at, so we decided to van camp overnight at that Walmart about 10 miles away from our destination. Alright, we are in the back of the van. I'm looking really funny right now doing a selfie with the chicken on my head. I'm going to turn the video around and show you the rest of the RV. We're about to, the van I mean, sorry, we're about to camp for the night. Alright, so here I am then shooting into the back of the van from the front, and there's Casey and Chicken, and we've got our lights up and our fan, and there's the dogs. They're really tired. They've been awake all day, and that doesn't usually happen. In case I made Chicken a coop, and she stayed in it very nicely all day today from about 12 hours. 8:30 in the morning we left Florida, and we're in Georgia right now, and we're in a Walmart, and it was nice. We got to visit a cute little town in Georgia for lunch, and we got to see some nice scenery. And oh yeah, we had delicious tacos at a place called Blue Cafe, and now we're just getting ready to go to bed. So that's us, all ready to get tucked in for the night in our van. And so as day one wraps up, I will just let you know that day two and day three were a lot more exciting in regards to the scenery that we saw, the routes we drove, and the places we got to visit. Some of the highlights from day two are driving through the Smoky Mountains and the Blue Ridge Mountains, as well as our morning we spent in Helen, Georgia. And then on day three, driving through the Shenandoah Mountain Range. Thanks for watching, and check out parts 2 and part 3.